right, welcome back to stockpricer.com. Boy, do I have a winner here. What a pick. I invested just an enormous amount of hours over the weekend looking at charts, looking at stocks, looking at everything. What you're seeing is stock ticker WIT, which I think that's a phenomenal name, WIT. Just for a stock ticker symbol, it's going to really stick out as well. But WIT is Wipro, WI-Pro, and what they do is they're kind of like an Indian business process company, and I'm talking big money, like 8,600 million they did 8 quarters ago, and then if you look at the last 4 quarters, they did 8,269 million in the last 4 quarters. So that's a decline in 3.9% revenue year over year, which of course that's not good, but that's during the pandemic when everybody else was losing 50, 60, 25, 30%. They only gave back 4%. They have a new CEO, and this is one of the things I believe is going to make this stock be such a huge winner. The other thing is, look at this monthly chart. Now check this out. See this line right here? If we come back here, now this is I can't even see the year, but let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 2010. Talking 11 years ago, it was at this price. It just busted through that area of resistance. This was the other area of resistance right here, and this is so this is 2010, 11, 12, so 2013 to 2014, it broke through that. And it just broke through both of those like nothing. Look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months of just explosive, absolute growth. And guess when that's from? All from that last CEO, this new CEO that came in to the company 07/2020. So that's about 7 months, 6, 7 months ago. So let me take a move back. Well, first let me say this. As a business process company, people are going to need to figure out what to do. Other companies are going to figure out how do they adapt to this new changing world of having to work at home and having to work over the internet in this way. And this company is poised to pounce. Check out their website. If you go over to their investors and watch some of their investor videos and stuff like that, I'm telling you, I didn't even research who this gentleman was or what he did previously, but he's going to be an all-star. I can tell just by watching his video. This guy is going to make this company soar. And they're inside of all sorts of industries, all sorts of sectors. If you come down here, look at this. They are just tearing it up. Education, medical, natural resources, travel and transportation. I mean, they're in the aerospace and defense. They're in money, big money. And the fact that they can do it cheaper than other people being, let's face it, if you hire from America versus hire from India, and they got talent, from all over the world. I love America. I'm just saying, if you outsource, you can get it for 10x less or a lot less than that, and probably get it just as good, maybe even better. So look at that chart, explosive growth. Let's go down to the weekly. Okay, so this is looking week by week, and see how it touches this 21-day moving average. It's just hugging that. Right here, it hugs it. It's never, it's gone from its 50-day and 200-day. So now the stock market is correcting and it's going back down. I'm trying to find a good buy point for this, but since you've seen the monthly, we might not ever be able to get it at this price again. This 583 and now it's 672. We're within range. This is a long-term hold. There's no telling how big or how high or how wide this thing can go now that it is where it is. That's what I think. It's taken 10 years to get there, and now it's there. And this is my number one pick. So I'm definitely going to be getting a position. At stockpricer.com, we can't advise you on getting a position or anything. These are my thoughts, my analysis. I'm not a professional or anything like that, but I do want to make some good money, on my money. And I believe that this is a great point. So since the stock market broke down a little bit, either when it breaks through this 21-day back in, or it breaks through 672, so you could buy it like 682, could be a good buy point with less risk. So as it moves into new high ground and stuff, and you can see a lot got sold off. Looking at the daily chart, look at that big huge red line. That's one of the biggest red lines since here. So it's just a lot of distribution, but it was also all that accumulation right here. So they kind of equal each other out right there. If it comes down and touches its 50-day, it's been a long time, and the stock market could be correcting right now, so you could just wait and let it drop, and then pick back up on the 50-day. That would be a tremendous buy point. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's see. It's got a 550. So if it returns back to 550, which is right around where this 50-day, that's its last pivot point too. It consolidated, and it did a cup with handle. Right here you can see from 550 all the way to 550 on this top to this top, kind of this cup that comes up, and then the handle. So that's where it broke out from, and it's had a nice little run. It's up 12% over that last 49 days of the run, which is not that much, but it's consistent growth. You look at 360 days in a year, 12% times the 50, 51, 52, 53, 12% times 6. So it's going to double. It's going to double like year over year at that rate. And then you never know how explosive this thing might get. It's just at the beginning of its run. It's what I consider it. That's how I look at it. If I look here, this shows me that, hey, we're off to the races to see that kind of explosive growth. Now it did that and came back down, but then came back up, and this is the third top. So when you have 1, 2, 3 tops like that, oftentimes that third top is the last top, and then it's just gone. That's something I've seen and learned a while back. So again, this is stock ticker WIT, Wipro, and this update was brought to you by stockpricer.com. It's my #1 pick out of everything that I picked. I can't wait to get into this company. I'm very excited about the future of this company.